Okay, I think we are live. Just gonna log in. Bear with me if you're watching this after the fact. Of course, feel free to fast forward. I'm just gonna log into my YouTube so I can join along in the chat. Have some fun. We're watching some random games today. Random maps, that is. Oh. The sound you heard was my phone falling on the floor. And as always, let me know if you can hear me. Let's take a look at the teams. Avinson, hi. How are you doing tonight? So what do we want to call this team? Let's call this Team South. Why not? Oop. First of all, let me make sure the anti-aliasing is not on. This is Team South. This is going to be Team North. Loud and clear. Perfect. Okay, so today we're doing some random maps. And we are going to hope the internet works. Not going to be a very long stream. Probably just about an hour or so. Maybe an hour and a half, depending on how the games go. I am doing well, thank you. Have a bit of free time, I hope, to live stream. Road Rash, welcome. Yes, you did get in early. Let's zoom out and see what the hell Seafood Pie 2 is. Yeah, today is going to be random maps. Oh man, look at this. We have got a lot of, what is this, salmon? Tuna. Lots and lots of tuna in the middle. I'm going to zoom out. What is this map? This looks like African clearing, but instead of a forest around, no, not African clearing, because everyone already has a town center. But a very interesting. So you can't access the middle, it doesn't look like, without building a dock, right? Because there's no land units are going to be able to cross this water, which is very interesting. But once you do cross the water, man, is there a lot of gold and a lot of these mangroves. And it looks like you do have to kind of bust your way in, and there are lions protecting. You guys know how much I love my wildlife in this game. So a very cool map. Let's take a look at the teams, because we do have a 3-on-3 of super amazing players. Classic Pro rounding up Team South as the Dravidians. Dravidians, their villagers carry more seafood, right? First of all, why is there 2 bamboo layer over here to the 1 layer over here? That doesn't seem fair. That doesn't seem fair at all. But in any event, Dravidians in blue. ACCM as the Koreans in green, and rounding up their team is Vinchester playing as the Spanish in teal. Team North, we've got Margugu also as the Dravidians. Okay, so not 100% random teams. Anatov as the Vikings in yellow. And Freakin' Andy is the Italians in purple. So the Italians are facing off the Dravidians. Ooh, those Genoese crossbows might come in handy if... Actually, no, never mind. Woot steel probably not going to be applied to cavalry, as it almost never is. A little bit of a brain fart there. And then the Spanish versus the Dravidians. Okay. Potentially hard-hitting civilization versus very hard-hitting civilization. For now, it looks like ACCM is the first one to the water. Not far behind is our Dravidian and our Italian. Very fun map. I mean, I have no clue how the hell this is going to go. Team South, look at their scouting. Fantastic scouting. Team North, not so much. Not so much at all. What is happening here? We see that there's a boar pole. They do not. Let's see. For now, fishing ships and ACCM rushing his butt up to feudal. And look at this, a marketplace of ships here. They don't want to trade on the water, so they just put their docks right next to each other. And we've got random huts, yurts. Let's take a look at the actual resources on the map. If you decide to go land-based, there's a lot of wood, but in small little clumps, which makes alleyways and choke points. There's a decent amount of gold. This is not an insignificant amount of gold, but stone does look like it's a bit few and far between these patches. To the north. Woe unto anyone who tries to take this relic. And also, what the hell is going on here? These are salmon on the dancing on the ruins of some kind of... Oh, I'm going to put my foot in my mouth. I'm going to just guess Ionian columns. I forget all the different types of classical columns that exist. Oh my god. Oh my god, their hissing sounds are so scary. But let's zoom back into the battles, into the actual human side of the game. Land salmon, exactly. What the hell? To the south? Oh, look at this. They've actually surrounded the relic here. And to the north. Oh, here too. Okay. Plus, there's a bunch of relics in the actual shoals, which are protected by crocodiles. Holy shit! Did I make this map in a different multiverse or something? What are they called in the Marvel movies? The different versions of the same person. Variants. Did a different variant of Isaac create this map and just basically threw in lions, Komodo dragons, crocodiles? Okay. Looks like our first kill here going to Margugu. Players are walling themselves off from one another, but again, just a very thin bamboo line separating these bases. Again, I wonder why. Some of them are too thin. Some of them are one thin, although here, this dead shrub, not really anything. Trying to click on it. And the galleys are moving forward, but an Italian fire galley already moving south. Looks like we better get a bit of a conflict here. No one really posturing into the center just yet. That would be awesome if you could convert wildlife. And then have a an army of lions or an army of crocodiles. Okay, so freaking Andy attacking these classic pro fishing ships. At the same time, looks like ACCM's villager is under attack, but you've got a galley here. Why don't you help him out? There, he does exactly that. Ooh, he escapes with 4 HP. That is so sour there, Anatov. Saving that villager, or that scout, rather. Am I crazy, or am I seeing high ground here? I didn't realize that. I didn't know that was possible. Or is it just my poor vision? Is this high ground? And if so, does it apply to ships? It certainly looks like high ground, the way they're sliding down this side of the mountain here. Oh, Road Rash, these types of maps are very much not normal. They are from, I don't know what DWC 3v3 is. Maybe it's some kind of competition or tournament. I've never seen this map in my life, which is why we are discovering these fantastic... Oh my god, look at this. It's a berry bush on top of a box turtle. What the hell is going on? So basically, if you're into Age of Empires and you like to microdose acid and design maps, whoever organized the DWC 3v3 is the person you want to connect with. Because we've got... again, salmon or tuna on top of mangroves, box turtles under bushes. The moment, though, our Korean pushing into our Dravidian pushing into the Korean, our Korean has to get the hell out of here. This is a lot more than he bargained for. He is trying to get fishing ships, but no, sour again for ACCM. Although, never mind. Classic Pro comes in and finishes the job. But poor ACCM, he couldn't kill that scout. He couldn't kill that fishing ship, which is why this scout is still here. Now with 1 HP. Yeah, this is definitely high ground. This is bizarre. Does high ground 25% extra bonus attack apply to ships? We might have to pause this game at some point and look, because this is, oh my god, we've got Viking longboats. This is just absolutely bonkers. This is the kind of game where you really have to be, if you want to absolutely know what you're doing, overwhelm your opponent, you have to love this game, because if you are just a player that just does Arabia build orders, you won't know what the hell to do with a map like this. So this is a pure degenerate Age of Empires lovers map. You know how they have, like at Pizza Hut, they have the pepperoni lovers? They have the vegetarian lovers. This is an Age of Empires lovers map, because who else? Who else? Oh, the longboat animation, the death animation, so cool. But there's so many more longboats here. ACCM has to be careful. Reality totally goes out the map. I've never seen high ground on the water. Although this is, I guess this isn't technically water, more shoals. How many is this? 9 Dravidian ships for Margugu. It looks like our Spaniard is trying to bust his way in here. Does he see the backup wall off? Yeah, he does. Good amount of line of sight on those guys. Pinging over here is Yellow, who is continuing. How many 14 longboats he's going up to? Let's take a look over here. I really hope that this game doesn't end up being like a lot of other water maps where the players fight for 15-20 minutes on the water and then just abandon the water and then start fighting on the land, because so far this is absolutely fantastic. And yeah, it absolutely is high ground. Look at the pathing of these longboats. What the hell? I wish I could have caught that one longbow that was on the hill. This is bonkers. This is absolutely bonkers. I love it. Not only do you have these incredible players, I mean, we've seen all 6 of these. These are some of the top, I mean, ACCM, Winchester, Margugu. These are, what, top 25 players in the world? Longboats chasing down these, +1 upgraded galleys. ACCM gets surrounded. There was no need for that for Anataf. That was just posturing. That was just peacocking. He surrounds. Says, you know what? There's no actual flanking mechanism in Age of Empires, but I'm just going to do it anyway because I love it. I love this map. It looks like purple, though. Our Italian's saying, screw the water. I'ma kill you on land. Ram out. Monk out. 3 more monks to the left. Another random monk over here. And our Dravidian, who has focused so much on water, or rather focused so much on nothing. Oh, our Dravidian is going cavalry. The civilization with arguably the worst cavalry in the game is going cavalry against the civilization that has a unique unit designed to kill cavalry. Make it make sense. Okay, finally upgraded them, releases them ACCM. Oh, perfect moment to release these guys. They are fully upgraded war galleys with +2 attack and range. But 14 longbows combined with 8. Okay, these guys are on the high ground. Oh, I wish we could pause. What an absolutely awesome game so far. What an absolutely epic game. Blue has a bunch of light cav. I mean, don't get me wrong, light cav against this is fantastic, which is why purple is starting to throw in spearmen. Blue has a bit of a window here before any kind of castle goes up for purple, who has 0 stone. So Genoese crossbows not at all a concern. Conquistadors might be, though. Wow. I'm still wrapping my mind around this map. ACCM. Poor ACCM built so many war galleys. Still just a +2/+2 for them. Expecting to overwhelm these Viking longbows, but Viking longbows just such a cool unit. Together with those galleys for Margugu, which sacrificed themselves. Teal not making any inroads here, just meeting wall after wall after wall. Loses a Conquistador to a Convert. And let's see our Dravidian. 0 attack, 0 armor upgrades. Loses 1 light cav immediately to a Convert, but does get the monk. Now he's going for the others. 1 monk down, 2 monk down. 3 monk down. Come on, get the other one, get the other one. Okay, realizes that he forgot one, but it's so much... Oh, so little rather HP on him. Oh, wow. Had he noticed just a second earlier, probably would have killed that monk. Oh, Kang, that was I don't know that was a feature of the map. I think that was just a fuck up on the part of the game. You're talking about the one where the between Mr. Yo and Hera recently. Or no, who was it? I forget who. No, it wasn't Mr. Yo and Hera. The one with the galley in the middle of the land there in the top right of the map. Our Korean losing a lot of navy. Only 2 galleys left. Army supply triple for Team North. That being said, they're not pushing in through the east. Their attack in the west has kind of stalled. Our Dravidian, if he can get... Don't get me wrong, if he can get Woot's Steel, which is very far away, light years away from where he is right now, Classic Pro. Someone needs to help him against these spearmen. Any Siege Workshop for him, any Siege Workshop for anybody. I mean, trade is up. 92 is a good amount. ACCM might want to start helping his teammate out instead of committing to the naval side of things. Rather, I say committing. He's got no navy left. He's got 2 towers, one right next to each other, one right next to the other. Those longboats might make quick work of that. Oh my god, he went for the relic. The Komodos! The Komodos are attacking. Look at this. What the hell is going on here? This is absolutely insane. This is absolutely bonkers. What the hell is going on? What was that? The March of the Komodos. And he still didn't get the relic. Why did Red do that? I think he was oh my god, another one. Oh my god. I go crazy for the silliest things in this game. I love stuff like that. What the hell was that? A bunch of Komodo dragons charging. Longboats taking on towers as they probably should be. My god, my phone keeps falling. Okay, Classic Pro. There's a lot of gold. Doesn't really have anything to spend it on. Maybe a few more mangonels. Yeah, okay, producing another one. How's his wood count? Not good. Where do you think you're going? Okay, get the ram. Oh, the spearmen are now pike. Okay, battering ram is going to go down, which is great. Purple making himself at home here. Our Italian really claiming this land. At the same time, though, Anatov might be going a little bit too much into longboats. Yeah, this is definitely higher ground. Oh, look at this. A little bit of a not behind enemy lines, but pretty close to being behind enemy lines. So much monk play. But where the hell do these monks think they're going? Hi, Andre. My day was fantastic. How was your day? Hopefully good. Hopefully some Age of Empires. Oh no. Oh yes. One more volley, one more volley. Oh my god, the healing. Didn't lose a single monk there. And now the light cav engaged, but oh my god, what an absolute disgusting bloodbath here. 11 monks has become 6, 5, 4. Not a bad get, to be honest. 7 monks, a mangonel, For only food-intensive units, that's not bad at all. Our Dravidian strikes back. Now purple has to be careful. Here we go. This is what he's spending his stone on. Purple. Oh, I thought he was going to make an issue of it contested, but no. If only Classic Pro had a few mangonels instead of just one. I keep seeing something being under attack here, hoping that we're going to get to see some kind of battle, but Margugu is playing SimCity here. Another monk army? Yeah. How awesome was that Bengali monk army? I had to make a short out of that. I knew when we saw that yesterday that I absolutely had to make a short of that. I mean, 42 monks is not something you see every day. Castle here for our Viking. Where are his villagers? Does he have... Oh my god, he's got monks. Monks on the water. Another one taking relics. Oh, careful, careful. Oh, you don't want to run into a bunch of longboats. Now I've got a counter castle up for our Italian. Genoese crossbows, of course, coming out because you're facing a guy who's going cavalry. So why the hell wouldn't you? And it looks like our Viking has taken full control of the water, but our Spaniards striking back. Where are they going? They are taking a lot of fire. This is a lot of lost HP. 500 HP lost before they even engage into the enemy army. Now he's going to discover that he is stuck behind enemy lines and does the only thing he can. I mean, half of these guys don't look like they're doing anything, actually. And here we go. My favorite thing in the game, synchronized attacks. Whack, whack. Town center probably should survive, right? It's attacking from this side. There's one longboat. No, actually, maybe not. What's the armor on these guys? 4 pierce armor. We'll lose this guy for sure. No, 1,000 HP for only 4 cavaliers. No, it's not going down. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on around the map. We got Dravidian Italian castle butting heads. We've got our Spaniard finally pushing in through the Sim City. Got Dravidian light cav exploring. But the longboats, man, the longboats, 50 longboats. What the hell? This is a lot of longboats, but he sees all of these docks by ACCM. I mean, he doesn't see these 3. Oh no, he sees the one on the left. So he sees 4, not 6. But what the hell can ACCM build? Look at his resources. 87 gold. What the hell can he possibly build to contest 51 elite longboats? Answer, jack shit. Wow. And again, they're just sending units that are taking damage. Oh no. Trapped. Look at that beautiful arc. Random market for our Dravidian does go down. Our Spaniard has busted in. Army supply is double for Team North. Civilian population, though, is 20% behind. Our Dravidian's castle is falling. Will he finish conscription? How much stone does he have? Yeah, he should be able to repair this for conscription to be finished. One Treb turns its big old butt around and is now starting to shell away at the castle. But look at this, our Spaniard still on Cavaliers. In 6 seconds, we're going to watch these guys turn into Paladins. Oh, you love to see it. Oh, they're going to start decimating the Red Dravidian's villager count here. These are not Cavaliers. These are Paladins, not fully upgraded, it looks like. I mean, attack could use a little bit of a boost. Dravidian castle down, Dravidian town center down, but there is a Treb here. Does our Italian have any villagers? It's got 2 villagers. No, never mind. They are Jack and Lumber. So we'll see if this Italian castle stands. There is a Treb. I don't see anyone repairing it. Are you repairing it? Is that your job, Mr. Villager? He's got a hammer in his hand. Where's he going? What's he building? Such a cocky placement for barracks. Such an absolute cocky placement. Crocodile watches everything. I mean, look at this beautiful arc of arrows out of a longboat. Isn't that just stunning? I mean, this is awesome. This is like longbows, Britain longbows. Man, they knock down structures so quickly, but no need to engage into them at all. You got Trebs here, but I question if Team South is doing enough damage. Red is on the back foot. 74 villagers has become 58. Where's his transport? What was it transporting? These are fishing ships. Why does he have a transport? What was he sending with that? Curiouser and curiouser. Castle looks like it was repaired. Now Treb will fall to bombards. Our Dravidian building 74 elite skirmishers. Not yet fully upgraded. Bombard tower for a Spaniard. So our Spaniard has broken red. Red is pinging here, telling yellow, hey, you might want to get some of your longboats back. Maybe start defending the shores of your settlement. The Viking potentially being raided here. Okay, Condottiero, not exactly I mean, not exactly the unit you want, right? Their specialty is more killing gunpowder. Look at this. Look at this attack bonus, by the way, against gunpowder units. Oh no, he died right as I clicked him. Plus 10 against gunpowder, and they have plus 10 armor against hand cannoneers. So they're just super tanky. Yellow expanding on the water. Wow. We've got a big old standard yin yang situation. Team North pushing in through the west. Team South pushing in through the east. Andre, I think that's the plan for yellow, is that to do some kind of drop here, but so far he's not doing much. I mean, this is a waste. This is 56 longboats. What's the point? You have domination of the water. I mean, he actually is supply capped right now, and he's building pikemen. Our Dravidian is collapsing. Green has sent some infrastructure here, some bombard cannons out of our Korean. Castle dropping, another castle by the Italians. How many castles? 4 forward castles. How many trebs for him? 3 trebs and a bombard. Oh no, oh no, the Korean bombard cannons come out. They get immediately targeted by the monks. They lose one. ACCM has just been so unlucky this game. He loses 2. ACCM, I think, has just been super unlucky, okay? Skirmishers are coming. Are they coming for the monk? Are they coming for the monk? What the hell are they doing? Okay, they're coming for the condottieri. They're coming to defend the bombards. But missed opportunity here. There was a monk there I think he could have sniped. Red is dead. Red has nothing. Margugu. Okay. Red is dead. Yellow has no army. This is not going to accomplish much. I think Anatov got a little carried away with building a very pretty, very beautiful looking army. I mean, look at this. This is just gorgeous. This is absolutely stunning. These longboats. Look at how perfectly lined up they are. Even a few, there's not enough room, so one of them has to turn around. 2 of them have to turn around, but purple really doing the only job. The only destruction here on the map. Yellow, way too much navy. Especially after he saw that his domination of the navy was being uncontested. I mean, you can out of 56, 59, I think you can delete about 40 of those. Station a few here, a few here, a few here. Keep an eye on your opponent. Maybe put them on patrol, and then use those Viking infantry with the extra HP against the Spanish. Maybe that Viking ranged units, which people love. But wow, what a fun game. I feel so bad for ACCM. First, his water gambles didn't work when he released all those war galleys. Did not work against the longboats. And then the second these bombard cannons came out, they get converted. 68 paladins, 84 longboats. Not something we see every day, 84 elite longboats. Did anyone sling anyone? Yeah, just 1,000. So our Spaniard was giving our Dravidian trade profit biggest for for the Spanish. Dravidian, a lot of wood. Gold for... Okay, so the 3 of the 4 resources went to Team South. Only stone for our Italian. Big surprise. With his 20,000 castles here inside Blue's base. Okay, that was a fun first game. That was a fun one. That was this one, right? Dual enchiladas. We are on a journey of discovery here together of what the hell these games are. I have no clue what they are. Oh, these are the same teams, eh? What the hell is this map? What the hell is this? Dual enchiladas. So we are on a map. So in the first map, the designer dropped acid. On the second map, he got really high and went to Taco Bell and got a brilliant idea. Hey, I'm just going to design a map and make it 2 big enchiladas. So this is where we are right now. We've got a bit of a lake situation in every corner. It looks like. What's inside these? This is amazing. So there's a bunch of stone. You have Komodo dragons, elephants, ostriches, relics, mangroves, stone. Lots of stone. Is this the only location on the map you can get stone? No, you've got a little bit of a pile here. Enough to build a castle, it looks like. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. A lot of water buffaloes. Teal pinging over here. So let's take a look at the teams. Teal, blue, and green. So this time they are team... Oh my god, I don't even know what to call them. Let's call them Team North. For lack of a better... I mean, I could... If I knew it was the same players, I would have maybe come up with something a little bit more creative. But, of course, I didn't see that. I missed it. Oh, it looks like ACCM is pushing into Margugu. Not too sure where he's going with these villagers. What are they hunting for? There is just way too much food on this map for you to lame everything. There's deer, there's boars, there's water buffalo, there's ostriches, and there's shorefish. No, yeah, there's shorefish and tuna. There's just way too much. I don't know that laming is necessarily a good productive use of time. But ACCM disagrees. ACCM, one of the best players in the world, so we'll go with what he says. Zebras. Watching everything. So let's take a look at the civs. Malians. Strong civ there for Winchester. Goths for our ACCM in green. Classic Pro as the Portuguese. On the other side of the battlefield, Anatov this time as the Byzantines. Margugu as the Cumans. Cumans versus Goths. Ooh. Hard to say. Hard to say. And then Bohemians. So we got Bohemians opposite Malians. I feel like there's a window for the Bohemians. Both of them earlier window, let's say, than the Malians slightly. Agree, disagree? Let me know. Byzantines versus Portuguese. I've seen a lot of Portuguese lately. Portuguese play into archers as opposed to fast castle gunpowder. Although yesterday we did see Jerry with the Portuguese. William, welcome to the game. We are watching random maps creating by drug-fueled map designers. The first map was just absolutely bonkers. This map also a little bit bonkers because there are huge distances separating teammates. This is a lot of walking, a lot of running to do to get to your teammate if your teammate gets in trouble. So this is essentially 3 sets of 1v1s. Blue versus red, green versus yellow, teal versus purple. And the only unfortunate players in this game are ACCM and Margugu because they are the only players who don't have lakes. Purple has taken his lake teal. blue, and red all have taken their lakes. Doesn't look like there's any relics on the map as well. Green really, ACCM really trying to get behind enemy lines. Already has a barracks, but yellow has seen it. And is now trying to lame it before it gets out any more militia or men-at-arms or anything later on in the game. Joe Mama, welcome. Unless I don't know, there are relics. The relics are inside the enchiladas. So these enchiladas, instead of being filled with delicious, and I'm talking so much about enchiladas, my hand is like involuntarily moving towards my phone so I can scroll Uber Eats while casting, which is probably the dumbest thing I could do. Movement speed 0.9, movement speed 0.8 means militia eventually does catch up to and kill. Villager high ground advantage for this villager, but she's her HP. Oh, look at that. Look at the micro on these guys. Oh my god, Margugu with the micro here, surrounded by 3 enemies. Does save the villager. Oh, look at this. Red. Oh my god, red has snuck in. It's such low stakes. There's like no resources here. 300 fish, 460. So let's call it 800 food. And you are investing so much. Although walks right by the enemy dock. One villager very close to death up here. One villager very close to death. For sure she's gonna die, right? Okay, yeah, so she does end up dying. Oh, Andre, the Spanish are very strong. Not only are they strong, but now every technology they research, they get 20 gold. Which means they're, what is it called? A drush? Their Dark Age, their early Feudal Age rushes with their militias and men-at-arms become much more affordable. Super Jen, welcome. How are you tonight? You literally just ate a chicken enchilada? That's what I'm talking about. These maps. These maps are making me hungry. And these pretzels are making me thirsty. Oh my god. 2 docks! Why? What a waste of time. I love it. I love it. This is just spiteful. Classic Pro, our Portuguese, is losing his fishing ships. Purple pinging over here. Saying, hey, ACCM has managed to sneak in a good amount of annoyance. Yeah, I know. Super Gen, I know the feeling that the second I saw this maps and said dual enchiladas, I realized I haven't had Mexican in a while. And there's a really good place nearby, and my hand started involuntarily moving to my phone to look at Uber Eats. By the way, again with the bizarre shorefish on top of land, and Ibex, king of the hill, Ibex, watching the tower go up, shaking his head in disapproval. No, 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 this is my land. Invites his other Ibex friends. Oh man, what a hilarious, hilarious map. These maps are so freaking random. These are just such random maps. I think they do still have their trading bonus. Or their trading, what do people call it? Characteristics. Bonuses. What do we want to call it? It's not technology. Like, their units do generate 25% more gold, right? What's the lingo in Age of Empires? For just like a feature of the civilization. A characteristic. Okay, ACCM gets dislodged up here, but at the same time, Classic Pro is losing control of the water here. And for all of these shorefish, Anatov had to build 3 fire galleys. No upgrades, of course. And blue is castle dropping right in front of our Byzantine base. Okay, ACCM, unsuccessful with his backstab attempt, is now trying to apply just brute force in the front, but that second feudal age human town center is already up. 6 villagers inside, but oh, just shy of hitting, being within reach of that tower. Yeah, Civ bonus. Is it called a Civ feature, Civ characteristic, Civ bonus? William, the players are some of the best players in the world. Vinchester, Classic Pro, ACCM, Margugu, freaking Andy Anatov. I have casted all of these players except I think Anatov. I haven't seen Anatov in a 1v1, but we've seen him a lot in Rage Forest games, and he is absolutely great. Okay. Beautiful use of some archers here, getting within the blind spot of this tower. Ibex still here. Oh, not for much longer. Our cumin's hungry. He sees all the enchiladas and says, I want some. Our Byzantine, how are you planning to respond to this threat? Let's see. Anatov, Siege Workshop, Monastery. Not a bad way to go. 9 range monks versus 7 range organ guns means we are going to see Byzantine organ guns, basically. But this, has he not seen this? He hasn't seen it. It's in the one tile. It's in the one tile that he hasn't seen. Oh, ACCM with so much good vision here. Wow. Purple pinging over here. I wonder why. Saying, hey, I've got a scout here. What's our Malian going? Monastery University. This guy wants to go fast Imperial. Yes, he does. 1,000 food, 800 gold. So Vinchester's going to rush up to Imperial. They're playing in the spirit of the map. If they were playing in the spirit of the map, they'd all be dropping acid. Oh, especially on that first map. That first map was just, it was just trippy. Somebody needs to cut a path to their teammates and start 2v1ing somebody. Otherwise, we have a... This is going to be very hard for me to cast 3 sets of 1v1s. Blue versus red, yellow versus green. Although this one's nice and quiet. Looks like purple and teal have kind of just told each other, hey, make love, not war. Put flowers in the barrels of their guns. Ibex going down. Shorefish being fished. I mean, if this game was realistic, I mean, we would solve world hunger here. Every desert would have shorefish. Although, look at how many fishing nets are being cast here. What do you do with all these villagers now? You only have 50 wood. You can't build farms with these. There's only 1 Ibex left. Maybe send them over here. Start jacking lumber. Interesting. He sends them this way. So I really wonder why no player is interested in busting through into this part of the map. There's a lot of resources here. Trees. No gold, though. No, there is gold right here. Yeah, strange. Human army moving forward. 27 army to supply to 15. 170 army supply to 144. Yeah, blue thought he was going to put on a good amount of pressure against red here. And he might. He's hitting Imperial in 3 minutes, although red hitting it in 2. So I was going to say he might with Trebs, but definitely not with organ guns against monks, against mangonels. Although right now the range on the mangonels is the same as the range on the organ guns. How the hell did yellow send all these units over here? Oh, this tower going up. What a interesting choice of location. It's so close to being attacked, but you throw enough villagers at a problem, it will be solved. He's seen this tower. Why is he letting it stay up? Everyone is trading. Everyone is balancing their economies. Oh, Avinson, exactly. Oh, I hope the map designers are not offended by the jokes, but yeah, I mean, You've got to be on something to design maps like this. This is not an idea, especially not the last map, that comes to a sober mind. Organ guns, I mean, they're not bad at taking down anything, really. I guess he just didn't account for the monks, because again, 9 range, 7 range. But yeah, organ gun's still very much alive and well in the meta, although yeah, like I said, recently I've seen a lot of Portuguese go into archer meta. Super Jen. Best of luck in your quest for peanut butter. We bought a new one earlier today, did a little bit of grocery shopping. Of course, halfway through the grocery shopping, the baby started screaming and made a scene. But I'm not a person who gives a shit. Oh, what a shot. What an epic shot. Look at that HP. Well, luckily there's a monk here to heal them up. But we did buy, what is that brand? Adams? Oh, William. Yeah, that berry bonus. Although, to be fair and strangely, so the usual standard meta in these 1v1 elo game, high elo games that I cast, there's always a lumber camp that's built first. The Portuguese, when they introduced that bonus, that feature, people started building mill first, but now they're back to building lumber camp first. So I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what's going on. The only thing I'm sure about is that freaking Andy is collapsing under the Malian aggression. 3 bombard cannons, 23 hand cannoneers, and he's got a monk and building basic skirmishers. 5 in the production tab. What are their upgrades? Okay, decent attack and range upgrades, but not against this. So purple is collapsing. At the same time, yellow is pushing very much into green, who is doubling down on skirmishers. Our goth going archer. And then all of a sudden there's a stalemate here for a brief hot second. Oh, the blue's castle went down. Wow. So all of a sudden the map has erupted into chaos. But this is not something you want to be doing. Trading rather. Hand cannoneers for skirmishers. Oh no, freaking Andy. Freaking Andy's freaking dead. Oh no. How much wood does he have? Not that much wood. Okay, but he's got a lot of lumberjacks. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on freaking Andy. Teal pinging over here for some reason. We'll keep an eye on freaking Andy and see how he can get his wood count up so he can get... Right now for him, I think the most important is wood, because his infrastructure is about to die. And oh no! He needs to get rid of these hand cannoneers immediately. Freaking Andy has 1,000 food. Do you build stables? Do you just start pumping out light cav to get rid of these 3 bombards? Because otherwise, all of these fishing ships are dead. Purple is dead. He just doesn't know it yet. ACCM tried to build. Oh my god, in the middle of all of this. What do you do against a player like ACCM? How much scouting on the map do you need? And look at him having to go all the way around to help blue. So blue is being destroyed. Red is rather... No, blue is being destroyed at the same time as purple's being destroyed. But purple is busted in. He now has access to gold. And Bohemians with gold. In Imperial. I don't know why he needed to rush to Imperial. They have access to hand cannoneers in Castle Age. Now yellow is sending assistance here. Some fast Cuban cavalry. But blue are Portuguese with 4 organ guns and mangonel and a treb. Now red is busted in here as well. Komodo Dragon says not today, not on my watch. So Team South has busted into the enchilada. Oh my god, these splits are fantastic. Oh, why are you going after the hand cannoneers? Go after the bombards. But the Bombards do have high ground advantage here. Means they take 25% less damage. But still, every 1 unit to 1 unit that purple can trade out here is a fantastic get for him. And yeah, this is unfortunate. What do you do with all these fishing ships? This is 18 supply that's just doing nothing now. Our goth has busted in here. Now red's in trouble. Red is getting attacked everywhere now. His army is meeting stiff resistance from these cheaper gothic infantry units. But the real story, I think, is purple. I think purple needs to survive. His wood count is still bare bones, but he's got 20 elite skirmishers. Upgrades now, still the same. Although it looks like an extra +1 was added. 8 range does outrange these hand cannoneers. These are not his Hindustani hand cannoneers. Fantastic play by freaking Andy. But has to be careful. Has to be so careful because of those bombards. ACCM says, revenge for my fallen comrade for that dock that you destroyed. Red making himself at home, taking blue's gold. Blue, what army do you have? Still the same exact army. Where are his organ guns? Oh, they're taking out Byzantine infantry units. That's pretty damn good. Problem is, you can't really engage into 9 monks. Oh no, he's gonna convert the Treb. He's gonna convert it. He decides to delete it. Does classic pro, says F that. You are not getting your Byzantine hands on my Treb. And now he's going after the organ guns. And he decides to delete them. Might as well delete that as well. Yes, he does. Andre, did you see last game when the Komodo dragons attacked? There were like 5 Komodo dragons that attacked all those villagers. Our Malian finally realizing that he's no sense in wasting hand cannoneers against skirmishers, finally built some cavalry. Remember, they have access to Farimba, which will add a whole bunch of attack to those cavaliers. Anarchy for ACCM. How many barracks does he have? This is what's saving blue, is these Fatorias. How many barracks does green have? 4. Okay. And there's an opening here, so he can start streaming infantry all the livelong day. Pikeman needs to get perfusion as well. Makes those barracks... Oh, discovered again. Makes those barracks work 3 times faster than normal. And look at this, freaking Andy. Oh yeah, wall yourself in. Bohemian Castle's going up. Ain't nothing our Malian can do to stop this. Might want to bring those bombard cannons over to help take it down once it's up. Our Cumin, our poor Cumin, stuck in Castle Age. Not enough time, not enough resources to go up to Imperial. You saw that? Yeah, that was amazing. Talk about Jurassic Park. It was like that scene in The Lost World when that mercenary group that's hunting the dinosaurs crosses the open field, where all the velociraptors start picking them off one at a time. That's what that attack was like. Castle is up, but no murder holes for purple. Purple's not researching anything. Yellow's not researching anything. Red, comfortable, secure in his domain, is now researching economic upgrades. And we have the first of the day, the high elo murder holes. Villagers repairing this castle, amazing. And with murder holes now, he's gonna put the villagers inside, right? He's got 25 stone, might as well put the villagers inside. Teal realizes that this castle now has murder holes and backs the hell off. How do you even begin casting a game like this? How do you even begin playing a game like this? This is so bonkers. Oh no, he gets discovered as another town center here building. Freaking Andy, by the way, has been saved by his focus on wood. And here we go. This is what I was talking about. Bring the bombards forward. I think once he sees these bombards, he's going to realize there's nothing he can do anymore. And yellow stuck in Castle Age. Margugu will not be able to help against these Malian Cavaliers. No Farimba just yet. So they are stuck at a +2 attack, which for them is maxed out. Avinson, yes they do. I'll show you. They have a bonus against archers. I mean, this is just a basic skirmisher, but against archer +3 this unit has. So they counter all archers except maybe Rattan archers with their 10 pierce armor when they're fully upgraded. Freaking Andy just has to survive right now because red has destroyed blue. Green is collapsing. The scores are less than 5% apart. And yellow finally heading up to Imperial. But ACCM is also collapsed. What does he have left? 4 Huskarls, 2 pikemen, and a long swordsman. He got Anarchy, but he has no more barracks. Or does he? No, he still has the 4 barracks. Now 5. What he doesn't have is resources. Oh, man. Ah, thanks, Super Gen. Yeah, that was fun. MBL really did his best. He knew if Hera got up to Imperial with Britons, it would be like the Goths getting up to Imperial. Like, there would be no stopping them. He did his best, though. I loved seeing the Keshik. Avinson, yes. Hand cannoneers technically do count as archer units. Now Farimba, look at that attack on these Cavaliers. +7. Oh, they're slamming into this, though. They're slamming into this. Basic skirmishers. Not going to help against this. Okay, okay. I don't know who wins this battle. I mean, the hand cannoneers backed up by a castle should do a good amount of damage. But no, he brings in his own hand cannoneers. All these red hand cannoneers are dead. Are absolutely dead. All of the Malian cavalry here is gone. But they accomplished their mission. Meat shield. Oh no. Oh no. They survived. 55 kills and they survived. 56 now. Margugu. In 44 seconds, these are going to be Cavaliers. Man, there was just no answer to the Malian bombard cannons and the Malian hand cannoneers for the longest time. Purple dislodged. I still don't know who's winning this. I mean, blue at this point, 17 arbalists. Where are they? They are here. They are going to take on these Byzantine. But our Byzantine can always just pivot to skirmishers. Remember, they get them at a discount, 25% off. Look at the speed, by the way, on these Cavaliers versus these Cavaliers. Man, the Cumin, 15% extra speed is just ridiculous. Green pinging over here saying, LOL, got me some villagers. What are the upgrades on these infantry units? +2, +2. Still missing the last. Still missing blast furnace. Oh, good catch there. Good catch there by Winchester. Noticing these 2 monks out in the open. Does lose a light cap, but who cares? Blue replying, and now it looks like red and yellow just didn't do enough damage. Yellow pushed as hard as he could. Our Cumin really did. but I think he was just spread too thin. He was raiding over here. He was supporting his teammate over here. Lemon bushes with a deer stuck in between them. My favorite blue butterflies, which we're going to stop and look at. Amidst all the carnage, a little moment of tranquility and beauty. Green is pinging over here telling blue, hey, oh, come on. More wall-offs are going to save you for a 5 seconds, maybe. Now green is pinging here again. What does he want? Does he want to bust through the forest? Yeah, it definitely does it definitely does look like Team South. Oh, you said has it? I thought you said doesn't have. Okay, sorry, I misread your message. You think Team South has it? I think they had it for a while, but now it looks like they've been stopped in the middle. Their castle's gonna go down. Red is also kind of stopped. Where's all of Red's army? Where are his 45 hand cannoneers? Am I missing something? Oh, they're here. Doing nothing. Red had such momentum. Yellow had such momentum, but now they're stopping. I think now it's like 50-50 as to who wins this game. Who wins this game? Oh, our Goth has broken through. The Barbarian is at the gate. ACCM is going to raid the Q base from behind. And this might just be too much. No, never mind. I didn't see these Cavaliers. In 16 seconds, Paladins, let's watch their transformation as they go from being boys to men. Boom. Oh, ACCM is going to see that, and I think he's going to probably say, oh, shit. Although at the same time, Yellow's collapsing at home. His very aggressive forward town center is gone. Where's the town center that he built with all those shorefish? What's happening back here? Oh man, how many structures has this one long swordsman just destroyed on his own? Huskarl's raiding 2 of them enough to be annoying. Blue pinging over here. Oh, he gets surrounded. Oh, what a good catch here for Margugu. Maybe if these were Ethiopian and these were Celtic paladins. But no, my God, look at that disgusting 3 paladins in exchange for all of that. Man, has there ever been a clearer example of ranged versus melee? I mean, are Goth being annoying, but is being annoying enough to win them this game? Somehow our Bohemians still in it, building 2 monks, 65 villagers. What does he have? What is he using these villagers for? Stone, a lot of food, no, barely any gold, and some wood. And he's tried to build a wall up here. Blue and green sharing a bit of a gold pile here, a little camaraderie between teammates. Green pinging over here. 2 purple town centers. Oh, you're inside the firing range. Beautiful get there by purple, noticing that. Army supply, take a look. Army South, Team South, half, less than half of Team North. And blue has restocked. Like I said, the Portuguese lately ignoring organ guns and going for their ranged units. I've just seen this more and more in the meta, and I don't mind it at all. Green finally going up to Imperial. ACCM has stabilized. What an absolutely epic game. I still have no clue who's winning this. Army supplies tell us a certain story, but this is a big map with lots of spaces and lots of areas to backstab. There's a lot of different alleys now created where players can enter each other's bases. Now Teal is raiding the back of Yellow's base. It doesn't certainly seem like Team South is losing, especially score-wise, but wow. Holy moly. That game got real messy real fast. Let's take a look. So this guy still hasn't managed to take down the monastery, but take a look at the Goths, by the way. What is it? +6 against buildings, +5 against buildings in Imperial. They get a progressive boost. They don't get arson, but they get +3 in Imperial, I think, against buildings. 25 pikemen, 4 huskarls. There's just so much happening. Look at this guy. He's got his head in the sand. This is all of us trying to ignore the war around, just kind of being like, okay, I'm just going to eat. I'm going to have fun on in my enchilada.
Hey, sir.
Pikemen mid-attack. Not something we see every day. Legs spread wide open. But yeah, Team South just picked apart way too much. Rated way too much. 102 hand cannoneers, 147 cavaliers. There is a group of motorcycles now in my parking lot. Man, I have asked my condo management company to install a barrier gate into the front of our parking lot, and that has been met with resistance because it costs. Man, would it be worthwhile? There are just so many annoying people. No trade. Tribute not that high. Biggest recipient is our Goth. Kill count. Oh, our Malian. Light years ahead of anyone else. Cumin in second place. Our Byzantine, then our Goth. Wow. Yeah, absolutely, Andre. The raids is what got them the game. This backstabbing. And Red, just for some reason, the momentum just never materialized. It just never materialized. There was a time when Blue had 0 army supply. Remember, he deleted his own Treb here. He deleted his own Mangonel here. He deleted 4 organ guns here. And Red looked like he was unstoppable. And yet there's still Portuguese infrastructure. In any event, that was a super fun game. I think there's one more between these 3 groups of players. Yeah, let's look at this one. This is on Row Rage. I think we've seen Row Rage. I may have casted a game on Row Rage. I believe I did cast one where everyone starts with these bizarre tuna underneath cows. And there's, I remember the berries are also messed up. Yeah, look at this deer on berries. I mean, this is just I wish I had hand cannoneers in front of my condo. I sound like such a crotchety old man. Get off my lawn. Let's take a look at the teams. This is going to be now Team North, let's call them, because why the hell not? Doesn't really matter. Team South. Well, let's take a look at the civs. Margugu this time is the Chinese. 2 berry bushes tell us the Gurjaras for Anatov. And freaking Andy as the Japanese. Opposing them, we've got Classic Pro as the Japanese as well. So not purely random. ACCM as the Persians. And Winchester as the Britons. So the Britons spawning very close to the Chinese. That could be a pretty cool matchup. Ranged units. Japanese opposite Japanese. Okay. Let's see it, and let's take a look at the map. A bit of a dirty sewage water situation in the center of the map, but with a lot of food. Dolphins also, by the way, if you couldn't hear them screaming. What a fun animation. Cows as well. And in between the players' bases, there is more sewage water. You know what this looks like? This looks like an open pit mine that flooded. They were mining for lithium for all of our cell phones and electric cars. And then somebody burst some underground aqueduct or aquifer or whatever they're called. And then it flooded the mine and they had to evacuate everyone. That is exactly what this looks like. And there are 6 of them on the map between bases, friend and foe alike. And like African clearing ringing around the edge of the map, we've got a whole bunch of forests. What are we looking at today? Acacia trees. Okay. Wall off going up for our Briton. He wants nothing to do with any kind of aggression or scouting, but too late. Margu's already here. Yeah, Gurjaras are new. New-ish. I think they were introduced when? I forget the exact year. I think 2 years ago or a year ago. Not exactly sure. There's so much, you know, I started this channel in October. So, what is that, like 8 months ago, 7 months ago? Before that, I was, I loved watching the casts, but I never kept up with the actual games, like the variations of the, what are they called, DLCs? Until I started studying them more for in preparation for the channel. So I'm not too familiar with exactly what year all of these civs, because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, weren't the Gurjaras split up? The Hindustanis and Gurjaras were split up from a different civilization or something like that? There's a few civs here or there that look like, that I think they did that too. And so now people are asking for more civs to be split up. But in any event, the Gurjara is super cool. If you're not familiar with them, they have some of the funnest units in the game. They've got a unit that can dodge archer fire. Up to 7 arrows it can dodge. And then another unit that's like Xena that throws discs that go through units and damage multiple units at once. And if that's not enough, their camels deal extra damage. And they have a super cool feature, which look at this. They can garrison animals inside their town. Oh my god, I was going to say town center. They can garrison animals inside their mill. And when the animals are there, it automatically generates food. So take a look at Yellow's food count. 303 at the bottom right of your screen. 304, 305, 306. It just automatically goes up, up, up. Diego, how are you? You are joining us on the third and final game of tonight. But it is just getting started. Baobab trees. This is another thing, by the way, on my massive bucket list, which I should probably get on, is seeing some of these in real life. These are absolutely gorgeous in real life. I think they're such an interesting tree. Oh, they split them up into Hindustanis, Gurjaras, Bengalis, and Dravidians. Okay, there you go. What year? Diego, do you know what year that was? It wasn't long ago, right? I'm doing well. I am doing fantastic. I am live streaming. I am watching Age of Empires. So I am at peak happiness right now. As is this Britain scout who has seen that Chinese fishing ships are dredging this sewer water. Oh my god, it's so dirty. Why is the water so dirty? Ugh. And then escapes before taking any kind of damage. It was last year, yeah? Did Red just bag him? Did Red just teabag him? With the what unit? Oh my god. What unit did that to what unit, Ghoul? You think it was last year? Yeah, I figured it was in the last year or two. Okay, the scout does end up taking some damage, but from a Gurjara fire galley, which is being repaired. At the same time, these Gurjara scouts are attacking this green fire galley, which has no one to repair it, so it will die. But not before its comrade comes out and maybe helps it. No, it does end up dying right as it comes out. Fire ships, man, they attack so quickly. Oh, Red Scout killed another scout? I did not notice. Oops. I probably should have noticed that. Okay, we've got the Japanese versus the Japanese. A bit of a civil war happening here. And civil war enters a period of peace for about 5 seconds. Blue has to be careful here. Not only is there a spearman to shoo away his scout, but he is outnumbered. But let's take a look at the HP. No, still 20 ahead. So does have to be careful here, does have to get out, which is exactly what blue does. But look at this. 5 more archers, reinforcements being sent. Purple pinging. Why is he pinging over here? Is he telling his teammates there's archers here? Chinese range beats Britain range. Britain range retreats. Villager with her fishing net or beach towel. We'll see which one. Ugh, this water looks so dirty. Every time I zoom in, it just hits me again. How gross this water is. It's literally like sewage. But here we go. Wall off desperately being completed here. What are the upgrades? +1 attack and range. +1 attack and range and +1 armor. Oh, did I miss the armor on these guys or did it just finish? No, they have armor too. So our upgrades identical. Can I click them one by one? Oh, look at that. +1, +1, +1. So yeah, identical units. So now quantity and HP matter. 8 versus 6, although the HP is fairly similar. With this addition, it's going to be more for purple. Red is pinging over here saying I am being attacked. If anyone can spare a scout, a pike, anything, please let me know. But no one responds to his SOS Mayday call. And oh no, yellow busy here. Absolutely wrecking Classic Pro. Absolutely wrecking Classic Pro. Road Rash, who ended up winning the first, I believe, Team South. Our Spaniard crushed his neighbor and then proceeded to crush the Viking, who for some reason built 59 longboats. Which, look, I'm not upset about. That's probably going to be the thumbnail for this video. But 59 longboats when no one else had anything on the water was a bit of overkill. So our Viking in the north position was completely overwhelmed. And the Spaniard just won the day for his team. Although I forget right now who was playing the Spaniard. Was it Classic Pro? I think it was Classic Pro. Or was it Winchester? I know we all wanted the Viking to shoot ahead with those beautiful longboats, but he just overcommitted to longboats. Just like green, maybe overcommitting to Navy here. Although stopping at 4, unlike 59 of the Viking. And oh man, 18 Chinese archers. +1. Oh no, +2, +1. And now their crossbows. Our Britain is still 2 minutes away from castle. What does he have? 4 basic archers and a spearman. Oh no. This is not good at all for our Britain. I mean, he's investing a lot of downtime for this villager, building a lot of houses, so he's not going to be housed anytime soon. This is a lot of wood, but maybe he should have built some archery ranges. What are you going to build, a market? No. Oh, Winchester not paying attention, brings his archers home, but this is 7 basic feudal age archers with no armor. He's got to survive for another 50 seconds. The only saving grace here is that these guys can't bust through this very quickly. 18 HP at a time, but they eventually will, and he is building a funnel. Very smart. Look at this. The crossbows can't go anywhere without going into the town center, and if they go forward, these archers are going to go into the town center and start adding a whole bunch of arrows. How's Winchester's resources? Not great. Not great at all. Oh, he risks it. Margugu risks it for the biscuit. Loses 1 crossbow. Loses a 2nd crossbow, but finds a niche here. Winchester was playing the Spaniard. Thanks, Andre. Oh, man. Aw, baby's crying in the back. Woke up from a little nap. Oh, God. Japanese here, managing to pick off so many villagers. 11 kills, 8 of them economic, and now he's getting crossbows. What are the upgrades? +2 versus +2. Why did purple walk into that? Was purple just on move command? Okay. Persian knights come out. The Persians, such a powerful civilization, such a crazy tech tree, but are very much cavalry focused. So they wipe out the entire Chinese expeditionary force. Now the Britons in castle, remember, they start getting extra range. +1 in castle, +1 more, or an extra +1 in imperial. But Classic Pro is dead at the same time. Margugu is dead here. Where are all those dead bodies? What am I missing? Did I go too far south? Where did he kill all those? In any event, red pinging over here. Our Chinese player has 20 crossbows, but where are they? There's 2 of them here. Okay, they're here. Here they come. These knights are weak from their previous attack, have not been healed up. And what are you? You are 510 Gurjara light cav, streaming forward, trying to surround these crossbows, trying to get between the crossbows and their base. Beautiful move by Anatov. Fantastic game sense here to cut these guys off. William, if I'm invited to, of course. Of course, I've casted some tournament games before, but never one from start to finish. I think my channel's too small at this point for anyone to really invite me to cast, but we'll see. Never say never. I don't know why the red crossbows ran away. You were doing a good job busting your way in here. I mean, is everyone going ranged? Purple's going ranged. No, yellow's going camels. Red's going ranged. So 2 players are going melee. The center players. So you've got Persian cavalry versus Gurjara cavalry. And by the way, Gurjara camels, which again, what is he in? Castle Age, 30% more attack bonus. And then everyone else is going crossbows. And Shrivamsha is not a bad idea when there's 4 players going crossbows. Yeah, yellow really helped out there. Ah, thanks, William. I hope so. I love doing this. There's been some like nasty comments here and there, but I don't know. I'm not like 10 years old. I don't really care about nasty comments. I don't mind like constructive criticism, but nasty comments, sometimes they make me laugh. I read them to my wife and she goes, "Oh, the internet is horrible." I say, "What are you talking about? The internet is hilarious." Who, with their limited one life on Earth, would decide to waste time going on the internet to make nasty comments to people they've never met? Doing something fun and cool. Oh, Diego, I never lose sweat over them. I'm 40 years old. If I lost sleep over nasty comments, I probably would be awake all day. 24 hours a day. What? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, we got demo ships. Demo ships here. Trying to lure these cavalry units. Ho 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 ho. Wait, am I crazy or did I see 2? Sorry guys, I'm gonna do something I hate doing, which is rewind. What did they explode on? Oh, never mind, they did not explode. Margugu caught them. Beautiful. Red pinging over here, telling his teammates, hey, there are demo ships. Although now demo ship. Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. This is not a, this isn't a lifestyle channel. This is an Age of Empires channel. But live streams are where I love... Oh, look at this. Beautiful movement here, but Shrevamshas again. Are these elite? No, they are not. So they only dodge 5 arrows. The only personal life I will ever discuss in casts is which are my favorite Nicolas Cage movies. Oh, Sour didn't even manage to get a shot off. And now look at this. It looks like all the armies, all the villagers are moving into the center of the map. Are we going to see just one big fight? Let's see it. Shrevamsha pops out at the worst spot, but Teal doesn't notice. Teal doesn't notice the Shrevamsha gets away, but Blue does. This is like the luckiest Shrevamsha in the world. Holy shit. He stared down 31 Britain crossbows. Not just any basic crossbows, Britain crossbows, and lived to tell the tale. Now we've got our Chinese to the south, our Chinese to the north. Japanese Gurjara moving forward to meet them. But it looks like Team South is trying to push through the center. Teal is here, green is here, blue is here. Let's take a look at what actual army we have here. 42 crossbows, 36 crossbows, 11, and a cow. Where's the cow? Oh, God. Yeah, Shrevamshas are, they're like a one-trick pony almost. Although when you upgrade them to elite, their base attack does jump up nicely. Right now, their base attack is an 8. But really, they are there to kill ranged units. That dodge mechanism is just absolutely bonkers. But versus cavalry of any kind, no, they melt. Okay, looks like our Chinese expeditionary force here to the south has also died. And now Red is pinging here saying, hey guys, I am under attack. I've got army to the north of my base. I've got army to the south of my base. And now it looks like the Britain, the Japanese, has penetrated the back of the base. A total of 68. 68 crossbows are here, and these are Britain crossbows with 8 range. Mamma mia, what the hell does the Chinese player do here? Where are his 26 crossbows? Okay, they're here. Purple's here with him. 26 crossbows plus 36. Okay, so their crossbow count is quite identical. Shrevamshas would be absolutely epic here. He's building 18 of them. Red certainly did look like he was about to be dead, but then all of a sudden, I think Teal and Blue didn't want to get smushed inside his base. Oh no, Shrevamshas moved them back. Ah, thanks, Can't Run. Thanks, Andre. Yeah, hit that like button. If you're new here, if you like nonsense and Age of Empires, this is the channel for you. Shrevamshas dying to the south, trying to raid. Oh, but here you go, against a knight. Barely even bruises the knight. Yeah, it's a one-trick pony, the Shrevamsha. Unless, like I said, you get it up to the elite version, and then all of a sudden they're not that bad. I mean, you have advantage in numbers, but bad coordination between the teams, between the teammates, rather. They're not attacking. Teal is taking the brunt of all of this. Blue is just running away. Classic Pro, engage into this. You're going to die anyway. At least you're right, take the hill. I think Blue is trying to get a little bit too cheeky with this micro. Now turn around. Freaking Andy here on the low ground needs to disengage. This is 24 versus 27, and now they're arbalists. Oh, get the hell out of here, Purple. Run to live to fight another day. At the same time, Persian cavalry is meeting Chinese arbs. Oh, they notice. That was interesting. They fired way off course, even though he stopped. But look at this, our Britain trying to castle drop. I guess his villagers died? I hear lumberjacks, but I think those are the red Chinese lumberjacks. Oh, Gurjara camels. No bonus damage against these archers, so the archers just doing a good job. Camel's very weak when it comes to base armor of any kind. Arbalest versus Arbalest. Japanese versus Japanese. Let's take a look at the upgrades. Oh, you gotta get sandwiched, but he has the numbers. +4, +2 versus +4, +2. A good idea by freaking Andy, but he did not have the numbers. Now he's pinging over here, telling his teammates that he's under attack. Somehow Red has survived. Teal and Green just ran the hell out of there. And this is a lot of Persian cavalry. What does he have? 24 cavaliers, 4 camels. Our Gurjara only has 3 camels, and they are basic camels. Basic camel riders. Fishing ships being attacked. In the middle of all that, Demo's still hoping, praying that somebody's stupid enough to enter the sewage water and get attacked by them. And look at this. A Briton Shreb. No area of effect range, meaning no Warwolf. And oh man, Paladins are on the way. Our Gurjara needs to tech switch immediately. What do? Do you stick on Shrevamshus for all the range units and support your teammates? This is the worst place the Shrevamshus should be engaging into. Okay, good. Run away. Run away. Leave him there. Should the Gurjara continue building Shrevamshus, or should the Gurjara start building camels to take care of the Persian? Because if the Persian can get these knights up, not the knights, the paladins, where are they? It might be GG. Paladins versus ranged units are going to eat those ranged units for breakfast. Blue engaging underneath the town center, but only 5 villagers inside. Where's he going? Up north? Is there anything to stop him? No, there is not. Okay, so he's going to be annoying here to the south of Purple's base. What are the upgrades on these Cavaliers? Not yet fully upgraded. Blast Furnace does take 100 in-game seconds. We've got a Persian Shrevamsha converted. Elite Shrevamshas. So take a look at their attack. It jumps from a base of an 8 to a base of a 11. They dodge 7 arrows now. So now it's not a terrible unit. It has speed, it has dodge, but it doesn't have HP, which sucks. So that's really the reason it can't take on any other kind of medium cavalry. 90 HP on a cavalry unit is just way too weak. Yeah, Blue had insane control there, but didn't have the numbers. This castle's still up. The one Briton Shreb trying to shell it down, but again, I think if anyone is going to win this game for Team South, it's going to be these Persian Paladins. Our Persian ACCM 140 villagers. Way too big of an economy. They let him get up to way too big. Oh no, now Purple's getting sandwiched. Good raiding unit. Blue is here. Is he going to go for fishing? Is he going to go for what? Shrevamshas. Let's see. 9 elite Shrevamshas against 24. Okay, 12 elite Shrevamshas against 24 Arbalests. These Arbalests should, in theory, melt. Especially now they're being sandwiched even more. Oh no, Blue. You see, this is exactly why I think Blue and Teal left Red's base, even though they were there with like 50, 60 crossbows. What the hell just happened? Yeah, not surprising. Not surprising. This is why when they were up here, I think they left. I think they saw the army coming north and they didn't want to get stuck behind enemy lines. This is basically, I mean, no, never mind. Blue, 61 Arbalests. Team South. Wait a second. No, Team North resigned. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Sorry, I was confused there for a second. Let's take a look at, I mean, we know why their army supply is shite. The civilian population is not bad. Oh, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? These are all villagers that were on farms, it looks like, pulled because of these Arbalests. But I think once they saw those Persian Paladins, 38 of them, not yet fully upgraded, but fully armored, it's just basically game over. What can you do? Your Gurjara. Okay, now he's finally got heavy camel. Take a look at their attack bonus against cavalry. 25, 40% higher 40% higher. What is it usually? I think 18 or 19? But look at that. Plus 25 attack. He should have built a lot of these a lot earlier on. No blast furnace for the Gurjaras, but doesn't really matter because this guy didn't even research blast furnace. Yeah, the villagers on strike. Yeah, they called the general strike. They said, you know what? We pay our taxes. We want police and army, and you are not providing it. So we are not paying our taxes. We are not working the fields until you do. But purple ultimately does. Sandwiches these guys. Wow. 28 arbalists have become 8 in the blink of an eye. Yeah, that's the whole, Avinson, that's the whole shtick of the Gurjaras. That's why it's such a cool civ. It's got so many random, awesome features. Whether it's broken, normal is 18. Okay, that's what I thought. It's pretty bonkers. 40% more. More village. Holy shit, that's a lot of villagers on gold. 337 villagers is a lot for, and 351 is a lot for both teams. But in any event, wow, that was a lot of fun. Britain, what is this, 10 range now? Yeah, 10 range on these arbalests. So they have smashed the Chinese range. They have smashed the Japanese range. Oh, no, never mind. This is a different team. I need to go to sleep. In any event, that was a lot of fun, these 3 random games. Everyone, thank you so much for joining. This is going to be the end of it for me. I am going to go grab a little bit of food, possibly an enchilada based on the last map. Maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, thanks again, everyone. Yeah, thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it. And yeah, if you're new, subscribe, please. Like the video. If you're not new, like the video anyway. And yeah, hopefully we'll continue doing these nightly and get back into the routine. Although I do hear the baby crying, so I have to go attend to that now before I order an enchilada. And yeah, everyone, thank you so much. Have a great night. And thanks for joining. We'll see you again, hopefully very soon. Take care, everyone.